Alright class, okay, let's move to our third part of this lecture, multiplication of matrices. Alright, multiplication of matrices. Multiplication is what happens before, what can I see? Multiplication is like a big issue for students, okay, if you don't pay attention right now, okay. Multiply is not hard, it is more just moderate. Okay, so let's focus so that you can understand how you can multiply of matrices, or you already forgot what you learned from school. Okay, let's do this. The product of two matrices, okay, product that means you multiply lah. Okay, you multiply of two matrices A and B is defined only when you can do the product, when the number of columns in A is equal to number of columns in B. Columns in A. Right? So I put the words, I put like this. CA is equal to row B. Okay? Order. We know it comes from our order or dimension of matrices. Order is row by column. Okay. Let's look at first at the next point. If the order of matrix A is m by n, okay, and the order of matrix B is n by p, okay, this one is our order lah, okay. As you can see here, what is the same? And oh, sorry, I should change our color. We'll change off. We have light. Okay, we have n here. We have n here. So what is our n there? It is our column. Okay, I change my pen. See, this is our CA. This is our RB, column of matrix A. Matrix A tu, that's mean our first matrices. Okay. Row of matrix B, that's mean our second matrices. Okay. It's the same. And. So, for the final product of AB has the order for the rest. You have M and N. Sorry. You have M and P there. Okay. That's why the order of M and P. Okay, here, I give you example. You have matrix A with the order of 2 by 1, okay, and matrix B with the order is 1 by 3. You can multiply because it is the same there. So, for matrix AB, the order will be 2 by 3. Where do I got the 2 and 3 there? Okay, I got it from here. 2 and 3. So the final order will be 2 by 3. Okay, I think something is missing from my slide. So I will write, okay, I will jot down there. A row and a column must have the same number of entries in order to be multiplied. Okay, for you to do multiplication, the row and column must be the same. What is it? For example, here you have a matrix A. Sorry, matrix R. You have A1, A2, A3, AN. Okay. And then you have matrix C. Okay. This will be our column matrix. B1, B2, B3, and Bn. Alright, so for us to do the multiplication is our RC. Okay, so RC, you will write A1 plus A2. Okay, write down the exact matrices. Okay, don't change its position. Okay, B1, B2, B3, Bn. Okay, so how you do the multiplication? You take the first element for our row, will multiply with the first element with our column. So it will be A1, B1. Okay, Next one, you take second on the row and second on the column. Like partner, okay? But you do it like individually, okay? So here, when you multiply, in between the value that you got, you will add. Okay, it will be like that, right? So next one, you will have A3 multiply with B3, okay? And at the end, you will have AN multiply with BN. Okay, some of you will ask me where we should put the addition form. Okay, the form or the add the symbol of addition. It is from our order. Let's look at here. What is the order for matrix R? Your order for matrix R is 1 by n. Am I right? You have one row and n column. Even though you don't know what is our n. Okay. Next one. For our column, for our matrix C, you have n column with n row with one column. Okay, n row. You have n row with one column. So, if you have to multiply, the matrices, your arcs, okay, your column for first matrix must equal with the column for first matrix must be equal with the row of second matrix. Okay, it's confusing because we use matrix C there. Okay, I hope you understand that. Second matrix is the same, so the order for your RC is just balance. Okay, for the rest, one by one. That's one by one. One by one matrices, like you can imagine, one by one matrices is you only have one row, you only have one column. So your final answer should just be a value at one position. You only have one element there. Okay. If you are still confused, it's okay. We look at our example that we have and practice on your tutorial. Okay. Alright, so let's look at our example for multiplication of matrices. Let a matrix A be this matrix. Okay, when you see a matrix, you can just note down the order. What is the order for this one? It is 2 by 3. And you have matrix B. This is order 3 by 2. Okay, as you can see here, your column and row is the same, okay, from both matrices. So the order for AB for the multiplication is 2 by 2. When you know the order for the n of matrices, you already know, oh, I will need 4 elements or 4 entries to answer that. Okay, let's look at how you multiply our matrices. Okay, for you to multiply matrices A, we take 1 there. Okay, 1 will multiply with its first element, which is 2, right? And take another, next point is to multiply with negative 3. Okay, can you see? I will change my color for you. Okay, you have 2 will multiply with negative 3, alright, and you have 3, we will also multiply with its partner 2 here, 3, 2. Okay, so you will get the first value, which is 2 there, right? 2 here. Okay, next one. We will move further with our same row. Okay, this is row 1, column 1. Here is row 1, column 2. Just now we multiply with this. Next one, we will multiply with elements from our second column with the same row 1. Okay, my way is I will settle R1 first. Okay, just now R1C1, now R1C2. So you will take the value of 1, multiply with 1 here. Oops, sorry, highlight please. 1 here. Okay, next you will multiply with 4 here and 1 here. Okay, so next you will proceed with your next value. So here is R2C1. Okay, why do I say R2C1? Because R2 negative 205 you put here, it will multiply with your first row from matrix B. Okay, 2 negative 3 2, 2 negative 3 2, and it's also need to multiply R2 with C2. Okay, the hint here, I hope you can get something from here because it is a very important. Okay, we will do it by row. Okay, I will do it by row for all column that we have for our last matrices. Okay, and you will get the final answer. Okay class, for this example, if you stay confusing or you still didn't get my point, please try to do it on your own and practice for tutorial question and you will get the way. All right. Next, let's go to our example for multiplication of matrices. Example 13. The question is we want to find the multiplication of these two matrices. First of all, let's start to write the order of each matrices. Okay, so here is 3 by 3. This one is 3 by 3. So the column and the row here is the same. That means that our answer must be in the order of 3 by 3. So if it is 3 by 3, you should know that you will need these 9 elements. Okay, so right now let's do these questions. Okay, to do this, my way, okay, it's just focus for row 1. Alright, let's focus for row 1. You have 2, 3, 2. Okay, this 2, 3, 2 will multiply with each column one by one. Okay, so let's do the first one. You have 2, and what is our column 1 is 3, its partner, and then you have 3 with the partner negative 1 and 2 with its partner negative 1. Alright, so this is R1 C1, row 1, column 1. So as we complete our column 1, let's continue with our row column 2, still row 1. Alright, so row 1, column 2, 0, 3 with 4, 2 plus 1, 2 with 1. Alright, and this is our R1 C2. The next one is R1 C3. You have 2 with negative 2, 3 with 1, 0 with 2, with 0. Sorry, 2 with 0. Okay, so I already complete my row 1, so I will move to our row 2. Okay, so for our row 2, I have 1 multiply with 3. Okay, 0, its partner is negative 1, 1 with negative 1. The other one is 1 with 0, 0 with 4, negative 1. Okay, plus minus, or I can write it like this. The value is negative 1. Must multiply with, sorry, let me check. Sorry, 1 multiply with negative 1. Okay, so be careful here. It's quite confusing. Okay, because, oh no. Okay, this is row 1, column 2. So 1, 0, 0, 4, it is 1, 1. Okay, do it carefully. Next, our row 2 with column 3, 1, negative 2, plus 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, so what is this? This is all row 2 C1, row 2 C2, row 2C3. Okay, and last one is our row 3. All right. For our row 3, we have 4. Okay, the element for row 3 is 4 with its partner from column 1 is 3 plus negative 1, 4. Okay, 0, 1. Okay, I write one by one so that you can, oh, my mistake here. No, it is negative 1. Okay, so let's not let avoid mistake here, so I write one by one so that you can also understand the multiplication of matrices better. Okay, 0, 1, 4, negative 2, minus 1. Okay, minus 1, 1 plus 0, 0. Okay, so what is this? This is R3C1, R3C2, R3C3. Okay, what you can see from here, what we can conclude, okay, the value for column is the same. Okay, all right, the value, because this is all C1 and this is C2, so that's mean your value inside the bracket is the same. Okay, and here is our C3. All right. Okay, what's the difference? There is just your value of your R1. Okay, so here is your R1. This is your R2. Okay, you will use that till the end, and this is your R3. Okay, so that's how your multiplications, the steps for you to do the multiplication, and at the end you will get a final answer: 1, 14, negative 1, 2, 1, negative 2, 13, negative 4, and negative 9. Alright, so please practice these multiplications. Okay, and if you have terms that you already confirm that the value will be 0, you don't need to rewrite it. Okay, but just be very careful. Alright. Alright, here we provide you guys the QR code for video how to use your calculator for multiplication of two matrices. Okay, that can be used for you to check your answer and to write down your answer. Okay, correctly. Now let's move to our last part for this lecture class. Okay, lecture 1, matrices, which is transpose of matrices. Okay, what do we have for transpose? I'm not sure whether you already learned about this before or it's your new first time. Okay, the transpose of a matrix A is written as A T. Okay, A transpose. It's the matrix obtained by interchanging the rows and column of A. Alright, so that's mean A transpose, you need to do the interchanging rows and column of original matrices. Okay, that is the I column of A transpose is the J column of row of A for all i's. Okay, let's look at example. If matrix A with the order of M by N, okay, with the element Aij, so when A transpose, when you do the transpose, the order will change, same as the order of the elements. All right. Let's look at this simple example that I'm sure you can understand from this. This is your original matrices, which is our A. Matrix A here. Okay, this is the value. For example, I put the value like this: A11, A12, A13. Okay, and this one like this. When you do the transpose, okay, when it be the A transpose, your value just now, okay, be in the row. So now it will be in the position of column, right? Like this. Okay. I highlight this one. Okay. Or you can also see it as in form of a column. Okay. When you do the transpose, your column will be in form of row, in position of row. Okay, you can choose either one. Either you want to change from row into column or column into row. The final value of A transpose will be the same. It depends on how you look at the matrix first. Okay, so that is transpose of matrices. Very simple. So now let's continue. Now let's go to example 14. Find the transpose of the following matrices. Okay, you have B, matrix B here, you have 2, 1, 3. So maybe you can look at the matrices in form of column matrix. You can see it as a column. So when we do the transpose, okay, it will be like in position of row. Okay, that's how the process of your transpose. Like here, for example, during class, I will say like this: you are standing, and then now you are sleeping. Okay, that's how you make your transpose. Okay, next, let's move to our matrix D. We have this 3 by 3 matrices. Okay, 3 by 3 matrices. So when you do the transpose, it will be from, as I can see, matrix D I see as row. Okay, so I can see it as column. I change the row into be the column for D transpose. Okay, try to do the question on your tutorial and you will see this better. Let's continue with example 15 class. Alright, you have A, B and C matrix. Okay, all these 2 by 2 matrix. Question is show that A plus B transpose equal to A transpose B transpose. Okay, so for this question, the things that you need to highlight is show. That's mean we need to show, we need to compare the value. Alright, so what you need to do for this part, your first thing is when we want to show, we will start with left hand side. Alright, we start with left hand side and we also find right hand side. Right, so your left hand side is here. Okay, A plus B. Okay, let me change my color. A plus B transpose. When you have bracket here, okay, when you have bracket here, that's mean you need to add first. Okay, we add the matrix of A and B and then you get this before we transpose. When you want to transpose, you will change this until this, right? Okay. And when you are done with transpose, don't ever write the T. Okay, don't write the T again. So next, we go to our right hand side. For right hand side, we need to find A transpose plus B transpose. So that means you need to transpose individually. Okay, the value there. So we need to transpose 1, 2 to be like this. And same goes to 3, 4. And then for matrices B, 3, 4 will be like this. And just add the value. So as you can see here, the value is the same. So we made the conclusion. You need to write the conclusion and the word shown there. Okay, because the question are shown, so you need to write word shown and with the conclusion. Alright, so easy, right? Okay, let's continue with question B. We have BC transpose equal to C transpose B transpose. Okay, show that. So it's the same thing like before, question part A. We start with our left hand side. Sorry, let's change to my left hand side and right hand side. Okay, left hand side, what do we have? BC transpose. Your transpose is outside. Okay, that means we need to multiply the matrix B and C together first. Okay, so we settle with the multiplication and then you transpose. Okay, check it, your transpose. Make sure it is correct because it is easy. Okay, next one, the right hand side, we have C transpose B transpose. Okay, as you look at equation, you start with C. So make sure you start with C. Don't ever change the position for matrices. Okay, follow like given in the question. Okay, C transpose, that means we need to transpose it first before we multiply. Alright, so 1, 4 will be like this, 3, 4 will be like this. Okay, make sure the position is different. The position change before you multiply. Okay, then you multiply, you will get the final answer. So it is the same. So we make conclusion here. It is just equal and stop with shown. Must rewrite shown. Okay. Alright, so don't forget to try to do the question exercise 3.1 at your lecture books, on your papers, on your books. Okay, and you can check the answers. Lastly for me, so that's the end of our lecture 1 chapter 3. Stay tuned to finish your chapter 3 until lecture 5. Okay, you may also subscribe to my YouTube channel if there are some materials that may be useful to you. Alright, so see you again. Bye.